I just watched Marvel's Secret Invasion Episode 1, and here are my thoughts. Serious MCU is back, which was apparent from beginning to end of this episode, especially the last 5 minutes where we get an extremely well executed shape-shifting scroll sequence, clean and absolutely suspenseful. This episode showed the devastating consequences of what happens when Nick Fury is off of his game and not a few steps ahead of everybody. I can't believe they did what they did at the end of this episode. I was shocked. This scroll right here is an absolute menace, and it instantly hooked me for the rest of this story. Now, let's talk about spoilers. Spoiler warning, you have been warned. Agent Ross has been impersonated by a scroll, which is crazy because in this entire show, I feel like we're going to be like guessing who's a scroll, who's been a scroll the entire time. How does that affect the story and change everything in the MCU? With Agent Ross, he's either 1, dead, 2, captured by the Skrulls and being held hostage somewhere, or 3, still out there in Wakanda. The Skrull seems to have his memories, so I'm assuming that Agent Ross is being held hostage by the Skrulls, and I think the time when he was replaced by them was at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We learn that this is Talos' daughter, and he's only in this for personal reasons to get her out of the Skrull Rebellion because they're responsible for the death of his wife. And lastly, Maria Hill is dead. She was killed by a Skrull, which I thought was a perfect way to present these menacing Skrulls that are ready to invade, take over the world, and do whatever it takes to meet their goal. I was hoping that she would turn green and she was actually a Skrull and the real Maria Hill was out there somewhere, but it just cut to black and it said guest appearance by Kobe Smulders, and I was like, oh, Marvel is serious. She's donezo's.